All right, everybody. Oh, wait, am I on the right thing? All right, I think we're on the right thing. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Connected Community Health Support. My name is Jacob Carroll, and I run the 12 p.m. sessions here. I'm one-third of Connected CHS along with Adam Fox and Seth Spicer. You can catch up with Seth Spicer at the 7:30 a.m. session and Adam Fox at the 5:30 p.m. session. Our goal is to make health and fitness accessible to everybody by providing you a workout that can be done at home with no equipment and with limited space requirements. All you need is about enough space to spread your arms out, and you will have enough room to get through this workout today. Now, as always, this is modifiable for all fitness levels. We really want everybody to be able to get involved. However, if this does seem a little bit too intense for you, check it out. Check out some of our previous videos. This is the start of week 10, day 28. So, pretty progressed in this program so far. We've been building things up, working up to this point. So, if you want to check out some of our previous workouts, make sure you check out the link tree in the bio. Our Facebook and YouTube have all of our previous workouts posted. And yeah, one last message today is kind of going to be the theme of the workout. I'm going to kind of be talking about this a little bit as we go through the movements. And, my main kind of words of encouragement, things for today is that, progress isn't going to happen overnight. And you need to be proud of the small steps that you take, each and every day. So, same thing, you might not, you know, you might be going through this program for a few weeks and you feel like you're not seeing the results you wish you see. But, if you've been going up in the exercise capacity, if you've been going up in the intensity, maybe even through the workout, sometimes we're like, hey, I was feeling really tired after the second time through. And, now I was feeling still pretty good at the third time through. That is progress. That is improvement. Those are signs that your body is getting better, that you're getting better, and, you're making progress. So same thing, be proud of the small steps you're taking forward, even if it's just as much as you're making that commitment to be here every session. And, same thing, even that mental progress where it's, becoming more of a routine, you're kind of getting into the swing of things. These can be very big steps and very crucial for making this a sustainable thing. So, be proud of, be happy, celebrate every success, no matter how small it is. If you're taking steps in the right direction, that's really what's important here. You don't got to make huge leaps and bounds every day, every week. If you keep grinding at it piece by piece, those gains and progress is going to keep stacking up on top of each other until you keep reaching your goals. Just stick with it, get after it. And those are my words of encouragement for today. Let's get into the workout, people. It's Monday. Let's start it off with the warm-up. Just going to be getting the body. Oops, I have a bad habit of leaving that sound on. But anyways, let's get into the workout. Our first thing for the warm-up, we're going to open and close the gate. This is a little bit of a hip warm-up here. So just moving the leg out, moving it back in. Same thing, we're just trying to get the hips moving, get the legs moving. A little bit of balance component here. So as always, let me just move this. Grab onto the wall. You can use that for stability as well. Great way to kind of increase your range of motion. Same thing to maintain balance here. Same thing I noticed for me, myself, even when I grab onto the wall, I could definitely get a bit more range of motion. Same thing, can't check. Fourth, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, same thing. I know it can be a little bit loud for people. I did start off using that at first, but same thing, with the volume and everything, it might be a little irritating for some people. So just kind of took it out. I'll count them down. But next move is going to be opening the mid back here. Same thing, just pretend like you are driving a car. Same thing, bringing the arm behind. And also fourth, just so you know, because I know you're in here watching, I know sometimes I have that chat up in the side and sometimes I don't. I'll always be able to read your comments, just sometimes I don't put it up on the stream because lately kind of had some trolls in here that were coming in saying some inappropriate things in the chat and didn't want that to kind of be, plastered up there until we have like some moderators and things like that. I just want to give you, if you ever have any questions, concerns, if that chat isn't up there, I'll still be able to see your message as long as you're watching this live. But all right, now we got the mid back warmed up. Let's get the head moving around a little bit here. Same thing, just rolling the head in some circles. Same thing, just moving around. Not really trying to get too much range of motion here. Just moving within the range of motion that we got. Great job. Now we got the head moving up. We're just going to kind of move into this a little bit quick here. Just going to make some small circles in the air, and you're drawing circles with your fists. We're going to go forward first, then we're going to switch it up and go back. All right, let's reverse it. Same thing, keep reversing. Sorry, I just got to mess with something here quick on the computer. Sorry about that. Same thing, just keep moving through here. So I'm going backwards now. And now let's open it up real big. Try to get as wide as you can here. Really open up the chest and back. There we go. Let's reverse the direction. All right, and we are done with that. We're going to get to move into here in a second, but also just want to say a quick shout out to you, Fourth. Yeah, I know you've been here going through the program. I don't know if you've just been watching, haven't been mentioned something in the chat, but really good to see you in here today to keep making sure you're going that progress, man. I was actually just thinking about you the other day. I was like, hey, I haven't seen my man Fourth in here in a while, but glad to see you still here getting after it, man. Great job. All right, we're going to get into our movement here in a second. These are going to be those floor touch or deadlift, whatever you would like to call it. It's relatively the same move. So remember, I have to think reaching down, putting the hands on the legs to try to get that form, to try to get that flat back. And so as you're reaching down to the ground, your hips should be going backwards as you're reaching down to the ground. Same thing. We're going to be going for 30 seconds. Let's get after it, people. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. Just reaching down to the ground, coming back up. Work within that range of motion that is comfortable for you. Same thing. You might be only coming down to here. You might be going all the way down and touching the ground. The same thing. You might be keeping the hands on the hips. It's all fine. Work at what feels good for you, what intensity is working for you. And we're going to be done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Next move coming on up. We have our ITYs. And so, going to be bent over position. We did these a few different times. We got I, thumbs up, Y, thumbs up, and then palms up to the side. I'll show from the side. So up, 45 degrees, and then straight out. So I, T, Y. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I, Y, T, I, Y, and T. Same thing, another one that's going to be difficult to hold the stance. Another good way is to kind of put the hand on the knee, support the body. You can kind of go one arm at a time. Maybe switch it up, after each time through. The same thing, it can be pretty difficult to hold this position with your legs the whole time. We're going to keep going for 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Next move coming on up. We have Flappy Bird. This is one we used previously in the workout. You can also call lateral raises. Just going to be standing and bringing the arms up. It's been a while since we did this one. Glad to see you back in the program here this week. Personally enjoy this one a lot. We're going to get going in 10 seconds, everybody. Same thing, this is another one. Maybe you want to add some water bottle resistance bands, you name it. You can really easily add some resistance on this one, but let's go. Sorry, bad countdown right there. Same thing, I remember early in this program, I'd grab 2 notebooks that I had for school, like, paperback textbooks. And just even moving the arms like this, the air resistance, can really add something extra onto this workout. So really, you can use anything. add a little bit. Same thing, we're trying to make it modifiable at home. Water bottle, whatever. Done with that. I know my friend Seth Spicer at the 7:30 a.m. sessions, he was using 2 laundry detergent things. So he's really getting some resistance on that. But great job, everybody. We got punches coming up here. Next, these used to be at the end of the workout. We're mixing it up a little bit this week. So I think getting a nice strong position. Same thing. Let's just get those arms pumping the whole time. Throw some jabs, whatever you want to do. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Want to just get those arms moving the whole time. You control the intensity. I'm no boxing coach, but I do have a degree in fitness development, and I know this one could definitely get the heart rate up, get the body movement. So, hey, might not be knocking anybody out with the punches we're doing in here, but hey, you're going to burn some calories. 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Next move coming on up, we got squats. And remember, so we've done a few variations. These ones are just you're sitting in a chair and standing up. And a great way, actually use a chair, use a couch as a reference point. I like organizing around an external goal. That's why I say, pretend you're sitting down and standing up. As you can see, it is the same motion. I'm just sitting down, standing up, and squatting. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same thing, find the depth, find the pace that works for you. Same thing, you can go down as deep as you want, you can keep it high. It doesn't matter, find out what works for you. As always, a little bit more advanced one if anybody's really feeling good today. You do some squat jumps, pretty intense though. 3, 2, 1, great job everybody. Squats are done. We have push-ups coming on up next. All right, so for the push-up, find a wall if you need. You can go from the wall, ground, edge of a couch, you name it. We have a variety here. So if you're going from the wall, the further you're standing away from the wall, the harder it's going to be. Essentially, the closer you get this angle to the ground, the harder it's going to be. You can go from the edge of the couch. You can go from your knees. You can go from your toes. We're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it. 30 seconds here. Another variation here. So I forgot to show this one. Is where you can kind of just be pushing from a position. Maybe it's from the bottom. You're just pushing yourself away from the ground. Maybe at the top, just holding. Find what works for you. Well, let's get a few more reps here, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Done with push-ups. Great job, everybody. Way to get through that. Next move, shoulder extension. One of my favorites, man. This feels really good on my triceps. Feels good on my lats. I think find that strong bend over position. That's important with a lot of these bend over moves. You want to be stable. You want to be strong here. Same thing, just raising the palms up to the ceiling. You can get a little bit of a swing. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, try to get them up high. Same thing, if you want to get a little bit more tricep activation here, give me a little bit of a hold at the top. 1, 2, right back down. 1, 2. Same thing, just give it a little bit of hold. Should be feeling it a little bit more in the lats, a little bit more in the triceps. Just keep on moving through, people. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Next move coming on up. We got variations here. One variation here is let's just get those standing marches in place. Remember, you control the pacing, you control the intensity. You can go a little bit faster if you really want to get it up. And now, new move this week. Adding this one in, mountain climbers. So this one, you're going to be kind of on all fours, kind of in a push-up stance. You're just going to be bringing the knees up. Try what variation works for you. We're going to 3, 2, 1. Same thing, I'm going mountain climbers here. The same thing, you can go a little bit slower and controlled. You can get a little bit faster here. The same thing, find that variation that works for you. I think just trying to stay in that push-up stance. Come on, good work, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Tough move, same thing. Bounce a little bit on the ground. It's a little bit more difficult. But as you can see, you're doing a push-up and you're doing high knees. So as you can see, pretty similar movement pattern to this march. Another way, you can go onto the wall, just kind of drive into the wall and also do the marching from there. But great job. That's first time through. We're going right back up to the top. With floor touches, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, I know we kind of went quick into this one. Was talking a little bit too much in the cool down. Trying to keep us right on time for people that have time constraints. So remember, reaching to the ground as far as what's comfortable for you. Like think about you just had to bend over and pick something up off the ground. That's what I kind of like to think about with the form here. Obviously, keeping the back, getting the hips, it can be a little bit more difficult. But 3, 2, 1. We are done with that. Great job, everybody. We got ITYs. So I'm going to show from the front to start. Remember, all the way up above head, 45, and then straight out. Remember, you can put one arm on away. Support yourself. Get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Great job. Thumbs up, and then back of the hand up. Same thing, just holding that position. Staying strong with the legs. I know it's tough. Same thing, it's just as much of a leg workout as it is an upper body workout for sure. Same thing, you always got the core involved in this too, especially when you're holding, trying to find that stable position. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Way to get through that. Tough move. Next move we got is the Flappy Bird or lateral raise. One thing we call it the Flappy Bird because I want you just flying away right here. Just get the arms moving. There's not a whole lot of right or wrong. No, you don't want any pain. Don't want any pinching in the shoulder. A burn is good, but pain is bad. Same thing. You're just raising them up, coming back down. Go to a height that's comfortable. Same thing. Organize around the goal. Say, I want to get my arms to here. Don't think too much about the muscles. Let's go, everybody. 30 seconds. Come on, you got it in you. Let's keep moving through this. We have to start the second round. Good work, everybody. Halfway through. Remember here, this is one where you can still get a great workout with no equipment at all, especially if you bring up the pace, go a little bit faster. This can definitely bring up the intensity. 3, 2, 1. Great job. I'm feeling good today. I hope you are all as well. We got punches coming on up. You're looking like that, like Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul from last night. Hopefully we're not looking like them. They kind of looked like they were hugging most of the match. I don't know if anybody here was watching it. But probably not worth the money, but still entertaining, I guess. All right, let's get those punches. Show me your Logan Paul. Let's go. Here we go. Come on, get those arms going. I think it's interesting, though, that hey, all you got to do is have a certain amount of following, and I guess you can do whatever you want, I guess. Because I don't know how a guy who does YouTube and stuff like that ends up fighting Floyd Mayweather, besides the fact that it brings in a lot of money. Sure, there's a few more deserving people, but anyways, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Way to work through that. We got squats coming on up. Remember, just pretend you're sitting in a chair and standing up. Don't make it too complicated on yourself. Make it transferable to daily life. Make it transferable to the things, movement patterns that you're going to do every day. Same thing. You can sit on the couch, come back up, grab a chair. You can do it in the air. But get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. I don't know about anybody watching this recorded, but I'll have to say for myself, I feel like my squat and hinge pattern are getting really good from doing these workouts. Being 10 weeks in, 3 days a week. We're going to be at session 30 by the end of this week, believe it or not. The same thing, it's a lot. It's a lot of pattern. It's a lot of movement. 3, 2, 1. Same thing. I feel my movement patterns improving. I can feel myself, these movements feeling smoother. I hope it's feeling the same way for you. Same thing. That's another way you're going to notice that progress. Maybe it's not physical. Maybe you're not seeing too many changes in the mirror just yet. But trust me, keep working at it. They will come. You're going to notice the feeling of how you feel physically before you notice something aesthetically. But anyways, we got push-ups. I'm sorry I was talking too long. We're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it, people. Come on. Same thing. I'm sorry that wasn't a great transition into this move. The same thing, just trying to keep the time right for anybody that might be restricted here this afternoon. Well, in 10 more seconds, how many more reps can you get in 10 seconds? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's how you do it, everybody. Great job. We got our shoulder extension, and we got our mountain climber or our marching variation. So, shoulder extension. Remember, a good way I like to find this position is let the hands slide down the thigh. You can say I'm not in a perfect flat back position, but as soon as I kind of take my legs off, I kind of force to stabilize. I get into it. Palms to the ceiling. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. Try to push those palms to the ceiling on every rep. Same thing. You can get a little bit of a swinging motion here. Kind of get some rhythm in it. Or if you want to make it a little bit harder, give it that 1, 2 pause at the top. 1, 2. And same thing as always. You can go one arm at a time. Maybe you want to get a few reps and switch it up. And we are done with that. The same thing, this is a lot of leg strength. It can be pretty hard to just hold yourself up for all of these moves. A lot of bent over moves. So same thing. Don't feel bad about giving yourself a little bit of a break. Same thing. Work at your pace. If you're challenging yourself to the point where you need a break, you're going to be making progress because you're challenging yourself. That's what it's all about, getting better every time. All right, we got mountain climbers or marches. Remember, for mountain climbers or for marches, got variations. You can stand, you can use the wall, you can go really fast, you can go slow. Same thing, mountain climbers, very similar movement pattern here. You're just doing it in a push-up position. Same thing, it's like you're doing a march. The same thing, it is definitely a bit more difficult. Sorry, I gotta edit some things here. But all right, let's get after it in 3. Oh, wait. Let's get after it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going to be doing my high knees this time. And same thing another way, where if you're thinking, this isn't as intense, I want to make it a little bit more. If you get into a position, I know it's kind of hard to see from the back, where you're kind of leaning into the wall, you can kind of do the arm raises as well. Same thing, you're getting closer to the ground. You're going to have to resist gravity a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. You are done with set 2. We're coming right back up to the top. Round number 3. We're going to move through. We're starting with floor touches. Remember, it's like you're reaching down to pick something up off the ground. When you're bending down, the hips should be going back, kind of pushing away from you, kind of sticking your butt out a little bit as you reach to the ground. We're going to be going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, reaching to the ground and coming back up. Let's get after it, people. I'm going to check that comment in there in a second. Can't see it just yet. I'm a little bit too far away from the screen. Same thing. I'm not even going full range of motion. Going down to the height that's comfortable for me. Same thing. I'm getting a little bit of restriction when I go all the way to the floor. So, hey, this is where my range of motion is at this day. This is what I'm going to work with. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great job. I hope you're feeling the burn forth. I know it's a tough workout here today. We're getting after it, though. We're getting after it. Just keep working, keep breathing, keep pushing. If you got to take a break in mid-set, don't worry about it. Let's just keep pushing, keep getting through it, man. Let's work hard. All right. Same thing, strong. We got ITYs. Strong bend over position. I, Y, and then T. We're getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same, I'm going to the side. The same thing, so I can kind of give you that reference position of mid back. The same thing. Some people might be up too high. Some people might be way down low. So I think find that nice, strong, solid position. Come on, keep moving through this. It's a tough move. You definitely get the legs, and we're getting almost every range of motion our shoulder has. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. IQY's done. Flappy birds coming up. Same thing with Flappy birds. Let me see your best bird impression here. Come on, we're just flying away. And there's not too many right or wrong ways. As long as it's feeling comfortable, you're not feeling pain. Same thing. This is a natural shoulder movement to raise the arm up. You might not realize that we do it a lot in everyday life. So let's get after it. 3, 2, 1. Come on, keep them up. Raising them up as high as comfortable. Same thing. Some people might be going up a little bit higher. Some people might be going a little bit lower. Everybody has different range of motions. Everybody even has different bone structures. Same thing. Just the way that your bones formed when you were a young child could impact your movement in a lot of cases. It's not always the case for a limited range of motion, but it does exist. It does happen to a lot of people. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Something. A lot of restrictions are mostly tissue related, but you never know. Structure dictates function. So maybe you have a smaller space in that where the bone joins in on the shoulder joint, you might get a little bit less range of motion. Same thing. Not going to dive too into detail about anatomy and things. Let's get ready for our punches. That Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather. We're going to be standing strong, and we are just throwing punches. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. You control the intensity here. You want to go really fast. Really try to get the intensity up. You're going to get that heart rate burning. You're going to be burning some calories. So same thing. Go as fast as you can comfortably. Maybe you're feeling pretty tired after those Flappy birds. You want to just go a little bit slower. Don't worry about that. Keep working at your pace. Let's get through this workout together. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. That same thing, connecting community health support. We're here to be your support group, help you achieve your health and fitness goals. So as always, just a quick thing. If you have any specific questions, comments, send them in the chat. Send us an email. Send us a message on social media. Try to get back to you, help you out to the best of our abilities. But enough about that. Let's get into our squats. Remember, just like you're sitting in a chair, standing up. Use a chair, use a couch, need be. We're going. Let's get it. Come on. Same thing. I'm using the couch for this one. There's nothing wrong with that. To me, it's a good way to keep my form natural. All about transferability. Same thing. The reason why we do a squat is because we sit and stand up on an everyday basis. If we have to be strong on. One of my teachers once said, he said, at the very least in life, you got to be strong enough to stand up off the toilet. And that's a pretty good reason to do squats if you ask me. We are done with that. Great job, everybody. We got push-ups coming on up. So remember, from the wall, from the ground, from the edge of a couch, same thing, the further you get towards parallel to the ground, harder it's going to be. The same thing, by going on your knees. As you see, I'm increasing that angle, but when I go on my feet, I'm vertical. So same thing, you can make it a little bit easier by going on an elevated surface. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same thing, why not? I'm going to do them on the edge of my couch. Let's mix it up. I haven't done them like this. Same thing, depending on your couch, it can be a little bit weird on your wrist positioning. So it feels uncomfortable on the wrist or anything. Let's shut it down. It's actually feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Ideally, I would do it on the edge of the armchair so it's not stable, so your wrists aren't getting kind of moved by the pillows. But 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Way to work. Come on, 2 more moves in this first time through. And we kind of broke this into 2 30-minute sessions. If you've got the energy, if you can, let's stick around for both of them. I know it's going to be tough. We're going to get a little bit of a cool down here in between. The same thing, instead of going super intense, going really longer sets, we kind of increase the length, the overall workout, increase the overall volume. But we got mountain climbers or marches. Everybody get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, I'm going mountain climber this time. Feel free to mix it up. Same thing, these mountain climbers could be a pretty tough move. Same thing, another common one is to kind of let your butt get up high. Try to keep the core engaged. Nice strong push-up position. And then it's just the legs moving. Come on, let's keep it up, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. 3 rounds through. You're doing a great job. Benefits of squats for the brain. I think it was American study that referenced. Oh yeah, that's actually interesting. You know, there's a lot of exercises that have a lot of benefits for the body. Before we go into the next set, before we go into this next one, I'm going to actually talk about that for a second. I'm not going to spend too much time, but you know, there's it's kind of like when we are exercising, our body has kind of been designed for a while. We've kind of adapted over time that a lot of these chemicals and things that are good for our brain, things like that, only get released when our heart rate, when we get some intense, you know, exercise, because we were just, you know, creatures of movement. We moved around, we exercised constantly. So, you know, to kind of release these chemicals, it's like we almost need to exercise, need to get that heart rate up, you know, need to do some squats. You know, squats are some of the most fundamental movement patterns that exist. So, you know, it's an interesting article, and you know, I think it's something really, you know, important to take note of is that, you know, this isn't just for physical benefits. There's a lot of mental benefits that go along with exercising as well. But great job, everybody. That is it for the first round. So you got to come out here. You know, maybe you don't have the time to stick around for the second session. Maybe you're still, you know, getting that intensity and things, you know, still kind of getting your body ready for this point. You know, that's all fine. We're going to do a quick, you know, little warm up for the next session now, or it can kind of count as your cool down as well. So I'm just fixing this timer a little bit. So it can be kind of warm up or cool down depending on where you're at. Maybe just a little bit of a break for people that are sticking along for the second round. We're going to go through that warm up right again. So we're going to open and close the gate, get the hips out, and come back in. Same thing, just kind of getting the hips cooled down or warmed up, whatever this might be. Same thing, if you just stuck around for that first session, you might be feeling pretty warm right now. I know I am. I definitely got a sweat going. Yeah, just keep it moving these legs. Same thing for anybody that's got a cut out here. I would highly suggest at least staying along for this cool down / warm up, kind of 2 in 1 here. All right, great job. Now let's get the mid back opened up. Same thing, just reaching behind you. Same thing, it's pretty intense going through that full thing 3 times. So this could be a great kind of cool down, get a little bit of a break period. Get a drink, get some water, whatever you want to do here. Same thing. We're going to go through that all 3 more times. I know you got it in you. If you got the time. And same thing, you know, maybe it's a little bit too intense at this point. You have been building up over time, but maybe you're joining late, or maybe you couldn't make a few workouts along the way. That's fine. Same thing, this is a good way to kind of track your progress. You know, say even maybe you make it a quarter of the way through the second session. Maybe then you build up and get halfway. Then maybe you're almost getting the full thing. You know, that is progress. That's you building up your capacity, building up your energy over time. All right, let's get the shoulders moving a little bit here. Same thing, just drawing small circles in the air. We're starting going forward. Just keep on moving, people. Take some deep breaths, get a drink here. It's tough. Not an easy workout by any means. All right, let's reverse it, going in the opposite direction now. And I think just a little 3-minute warm up / cool down. Same thing also for somebody that might be joining in late here. You know, maybe you're going to be busy during that morning session and catch at least that last half hour. But all right, let's go open them real big, and then we're going to get right back into the movements, everybody. Proud of you for making this far away to go. Keep it up. We're just same thing. It's going to be mental toughness, physical toughness. We've been building up to this. This is what we've been working towards to get our intensity up to this level each and every week, making it harder, making it more intense. We're progressing. We're making progress. All right, all done warming up the shoulders. Give it about 15 seconds here. Then we're going to be going into floor touches again. Remember, just reaching down to the ground. If you're picking an object up off the ground and standing up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it. Same thing, reaching down. Same thing, we got 3 rounds. Maybe you're still kind of catching your breath from that first time through. Go a little bit slower here. Pace yourself, as always. Same thing, this is a long workout. What's good about this is we're going with this 30-second work, 30 seconds rest. A little bit longer of a workout. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was going to say is a little bit of these, shorter work to rest periods than, compared to maybe our, 45. We're keeping that heart rate up this whole time. You just get about enough chance to kind of catch your breath, maybe recover a little bit, but then we're get back to again working, getting the heart rate going, burning some calories. But we got IPYs coming up. Remember, I straight up, Y 45 degrees, T back of the hands to the ceiling. We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And thumbs up, back of the hands up, thumbs up, back of the hands up. I know I'm looking at the screen right now. The same thing, what I personally like to do is to kind of be looking at the ground. But this one, so you're not kind of, you can see if I'm looking up, I'm kind of cranking the neck. Where if I'm looking at the ground, you'll see my neck down. 3, 2, 1. Great job. But I also realize if I'm asking you to look at me and do the exercise, you're going to have to look up. So once you get the pattern down, once you got the form down, highly suggest, just trying to keep, the gaze going forward right in that bend over position. Don't try to crank the neck up. But anyways, we got Flappy birds coming up. Remember, we're just getting the arms. We're going to be flying in place here. Add a weight, add resistance. But you probably don't need it. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Same thing. If you don't have equipment, but maybe this is just still isn't feeling that intense for you. Same thing. You can, if you increase the speed, you're going to get a whole lot more reps. Same thing. You can go slow and controlled. Work on the form. Same thing. There's not. You can even get a little bit of swinging motion in here too. This can kind of make it a little bit easier to get it up. So 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. All right, punches coming back to the top. I like to think. See, this is just my way of doing it. You could find your way. I like to kind of have the hand like this, and my kind of elbows underneath my shoulders. Honestly, it's what I learned in this self-defense class. And punch forward, pull back. Punch forward, the other one, pull back. And that's kind of what I'm doing. The same thing, you can just get them punched in place. Throw some uppercuts, throw some hooks, do whatever feels right for you. Come on, we're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing with this one. The main goal is to just keep those arms moving that whole 30 seconds at kind of a fast pace, but something that is comfortable. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to go too slow either, though. Challenge yourself. You should be feeling a little bit tired out, towards the end of this movement. So maybe if you're not, maybe it's a good sign you may want to pick up this pace a little bit here. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Say a lot of these sets, the intensity is what you make of it. It's only as intense as you want. So same thing, I give you options. Or just make it more or less intense. It's up to you to decide what's right for you because you know your body better than I do. But all right, punches out the way. We got squats coming up. Like my man Fourth Dimension say, this is good for your brain and your body. Come on, let's get after it. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, just going down, coming right back up. Just moving up, coming back down. You got 15 more seconds, like you're sitting in that chair, standing up. If you want to make it more intense, you can add a little bit of a jump in there. Same thing, you don't need it. That's a pretty intense variation. 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. We got push-ups coming up next. Remember, from the wall, from the floor, from the edge of the couch, do what feels right. I'm also going to just make a quick comment. For anybody in the chat, if you have a research study or something like Fourth just mentioned that you want us to kind of read through, kind of give you a rundown, all of us have got our 4-year degrees in fitness development. We've had to lead a lot of research in school, so we're pretty good at evaluating research, I think. So if you're questioning an article, want to know if it's good or if it's bad, hey, send it our way. Maybe we'll do a review, maybe do a social media post for it. But anyways, let's get into push-ups. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, just like you're pushing yourself away from the ground. And same thing, you can get a great workout by just holding that, pushing yourself away. Well, let's try to get a few more reps in here. On 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Our next move coming up, we got shoulder extension. So remember, finding that strong bent over position, palms to the ceiling. And we're going to begin going pretty quick here. Short break. It's going to go by fast. We're getting going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, find that strong position. Hold at the top if you want a little bit extra out of this one. I'd like to pretend like my arms got steel bars attached to them, but I can't really bend it. I'm just trying to keep that solid form as I'm going through the raise. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Last move in this set. Then we got 2 more times through. Deep stick through it if you can. We got mountain climbers or marching. Remember, marching, standing up. Mountain climber is going to be a little bit in this push-up position, trying to bring the knee to the chest. Find the variation that works for you. Same thing, another one, you can grab onto the wall, kind of get in a little bit, bent over, and just bring the knees up. We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just keep moving through this last move here. In this 4th round, if you've been here the whole time, I know it's tough. We're getting a lot of volume in here. We're working hard. This Monday, we're starting the week off right. You know, it might not be Monday when you're watching this because we do play this live or recorded. And as always, if you I think I haven't really mentioned this always. I'm not going to say that always. But all done with that, sorry. The same thing, if you make a comment on the stream during the replay videos, we're probably not going to see it. So if there's really something that you want us to hear, a comment you want us to hear, send us a message on social media. That might be better than leaving a comment like through Twitch on these replays. So anyways, we're going back up to the top with floor touches. We're getting going pretty soon here. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, just bending over, reaching down to the ground like you got to pick that big object up off the ground. Same thing if you ever had to move some furniture or something like that. You've done a deadlift before, likely picking up any box, anything off the ground. Same thing, this is a deadlift. You can call it a floor touch, call it a deadlift. I call it a floor touch because we're trying to organize around a goal. For our goal to this, just reaching down to the ground. 3, 2, 1, and done. ITY is coming on up next. Remember, thumbs up in the I, thumbs up in the Y, back of the hand up in the T. And as always, support the body if you're not feeling stable. If you start maybe even halfway through, you're feeling a little bit fatigued in the legs, you can put the hand on the leg and go one at a time. We're going to be going here though in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here, I'm going to do it from the front this time. Same thing. Thumbs up, back of the hand up. And if you can, let's just keep that gaze on the ground. I like to think head, neck, and low back should kind of all be in a straight line. So same thing, if my head is arched up like this, I'm not really in a straight line. Come on, keep it up, everybody. 3, 2, 1. That's how you do it. Great job, everybody. While we're moving right along fast here, we got Flappy Birds coming on up next. Remember, raise your arms to a height that feels comfortable. We're just going to keep repping through this movement. Get a little bit of swing if you want. And then you go a little bit more strict. You can get a little bit of a hold at the top if you want to make it a little bit more intense. Get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing if you're feeling crazy. You're going to be like my good friend Seth Spicer. Use some laundry detergent jugs. Same thing. There's a lot of different equipment, a lot of objects around the house you can use. I'm sure you've been grabbing some pillows with this, even if it's not a lot of weight. No, it adds up every rep. Trust me. I'll never forget how hard it was to do this with 2 paperback textbooks just because of the air resistance. Like almost double the intensity. 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're coming back to punches here now. Same thing, find a variation. I'm going to mix it up. Maybe I'm going to go all uppercuts this time. Same thing. I know don't make fun of my uppercuts here. I know it's probably pretty bad. I haven't thrown a real uppercut, I don't think, in my life. Anyways, we're going to be going in 10 seconds here, but get yourselves ready. Same thing. I'm going in strong stance. I'm going uppercuts. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. I'm kind of just pumping my arms. This probably isn't a real uppercut, but that's the kind of point of this one here. We're just staying in a strong position, getting arms moving. Same thing. I'm just getting my arms pumping. I'm actually feeling a little bit more with uppercuts than I was with the jabs. Maybe I have to work out with this one more often. But great job, everybody. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how you do it, everybody. Way to work. Squats are done. Oh, wait, we are on squats. My apologies. Remember, so squats. Sit down in that chair, stand right back up. If you want, use that chair and sit down and stand up. Find the intensity, find depth, height, pace, all that good stuff. Find the way that works for you. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Coming down, coming right back up. Same thing, like I'm sitting in my chair and I'm standing up. Good job, everybody. Same thing, you might have heard a lot of different things while doing a squat. Squeeze your glutes, push your knees apart, blah, blah, blah. Some of these things can be important depending on your form. But realistically, one of the most natural ways for our brain to coordinate the body is organizing around an external goal. We are done with squats. We are going into push-ups next. Remember, from the wall, floor, knees, feet. I don't care. Maybe you want to do a handstand push-up. Maybe you're feeling crazy. I definitely can't do that, so I'm not going to be demoing that one. But if you can do that, good for you. That's pretty impressive. But anyways, remember, find that variation. Go from the wall, go from your knees, go from your feet. I'm going from my toes. We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, you can just hold from a position 2. That's still a great workout here. And pace yourself. You might not be able to get reps the whole time. 30 seconds is a long time to push. Come on, take breaks. Get through it if you can. Come on, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups are over. Great job, everybody. Way to keep working. We have shoulder extensions. Same thing, like to find that strong position. Bring the hands down. Like say, if you were standing in a position right here where nobody could push you over, how would you stand? That's a good way to try to find stability right here. Same thing, going shoulder extensions. Palms up, raise them to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, you can get a little bit of a hold here at the top if you want. Not necessary, though. You can get some arm, just let them swing. Same thing. You get balance, you get core, back, legs, arms. We're hitting it all in one right here. That's really the key. Full body workout. We're hitting all the muscle groups, all the major movement patterns. We're done in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good work, everybody. Come on, end of this 5th round. Let's finish strong here, everybody. Looking pretty good on time. Remember, mountain climber or march. You have march in place. You could just get the legs moving. That's good enough for me. You can go that, or we can go make it a little bit more challenging. Go with the mountain climbers. That's what I'm going to work with. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. You can go faster with this one. Same thing. You can go slow. Same thing. You can really just focus on the form. This can be a pretty tough move. You know, you're doing pushing, you're doing core. A lot of things going on, getting the hips involved as well. Of course, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how you get after people. Great job. All right, one more time through. I know fatigue is sitting in. We're getting tired. Let's dig deep. Show me what you got. This is where you're going to make progress. This is where you got to push yourself. Come on, let's get after it. We got 4 touches. I know you got it in you. 30 seconds. Come on. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reach them down to the ground. Coming right back up. Like you're picking up that box. Like you're helping your family move. Good job, everybody. And then you are halfway done with this one. Let's go. You made it this far. Don't quit now. Come on. 10 more seconds. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how you do it. Oh, we got ITYs coming on up next. 7 moves, 30 seconds apiece. I know you got this in you. Come on now. ITYs. You got thumbs up. Thumbs up in the Y. Back of the hands up in the T. We're going to get this going in 10 seconds. Remember, give yourself a break. You can put the hand on the hip, support your body. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. Thumbs up, and back of the hands up. I, Y, and T. I know we call them ITYs, but I guess they should be IYTs. Well, come on, just keep moving through. It's not too much longer, people. I know it's tough. We're getting tired, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. We got Flappy Bird. Come on up, lateral raises. Call it whatever you want. All the main things to do is raising our arms on the side. Try to keep them on the side. Don't let them get too far out in front of you. Try to keep them right on the side. You're just raising to a comfortable height and dropping them back down. Don't complicate it too much. Get to that height, come back down. Maybe you want to hold it at that height for a second or two. Let's go. Moving it up. Same thing. I can get a little bit of a hold here at the top. Same thing. Just like that shoulder extension. Might be feeling it a little bit more in the muscles and the shoulders. And then give it 1, 2, drop them down. 1, 2, drop them down. But of course, you know, if your arms are feeling pretty tired here, it's late in the workout, you get a little bit of swing motion, help get them up. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Come on, 5 more moves. I know you got it in you. 30 seconds apiece. We have punches. Come on. Remember, same thing. Throw some uppercuts, maybe. Throw some hooks. My hook looks terrible. I'm not going to embarrass myself with that. Might just go back to the jabs. Might throw some uppercuts in there. Who knows? I'm going to mix it up as we go. Find the punch that works for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, get those arms flying this whole time. Last time doing punches, how fast can you go? Come on, get them going. Get my arms pumping. Sometimes I'm throwing them uppercuts. I don't think anybody get hurt with these uppercuts, though. I don't know. It's not looking great. But hey, that's not the point of this. We're not trying to get in the ring next week. Trying to burn some calories. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Good work, everybody. Be a pretty tough move. We got squats. Squats, push-ups, shoulder extension. Mountain climbers and march. Come on, 4 moves. We got squats coming up next. Remember, as Fourth said, we're working on our brain and our body. Come on, let's get after it. Just like you're going. Remember, sitting in that chair, standing back up. Don't make it too complicated. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, find that comfortable depth. Might be up here. Might just be giving me a few inches, and that's great. Same thing, you're just getting into the pattern, getting that range of motion. Build that strength and range over time. Same thing, you're not going to get into that full depth in one session. It might take a few weeks, might take a few months. Everybody's different. And maybe it's not even a goal to get full depth. Maybe we're just trying to keep it going full 30 seconds. Set a goal. Let's get after it. We are done with those. I'm sorry, that was a bad ending there. We got push-ups, shoulder extension. All right, let's get the push-ups out the way first. Remember, from the wall, from your knees, from your feet. I know I sound like a broken record with this one, but just want to express everybody's different. We have different variations for everybody. But it's the last time doing push-ups. Push yourself if you can. Come on, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work, everybody. Come on, halfway there. Come on, good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, last 2 moves. 1 minute work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Then we got another 30, 30. Come on. Shoulder extensions, remember. Work on the lats, triceps, core, hips. Working on everything. Come on. Raising the arms up. Palms to the ceiling this time. Then we get a little bit of hold at the top if you want. We're going to be going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing, just raising them up. You can get a little bit of a swing. You can get a little bit of a hold. See what feels right. Same thing, I'm mixing up. Some I'm holding. Some I'm swinging. You just got to do what feels good. I like to say our body knows best. If it starts feeling painful, if it starts feeling uncomfortable, listen to your body. Don't try to push through pain. We are done with that. Can you believe it? Last move of today's workout. Let's finish up strong. Come on, you made it this far. 30 more seconds. I know you got it in you. Don't leave anything in the tank. I like to finish with this last move. Try to burn out. If you've got the energy to go a bit more intense here, come on, let's pick it up. I'm going to be doing mountain climbers for the last move. Come on, let's get after it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work, everybody. Come on, keep those legs moving. It's a tough move. Come on, great job. Halfway through. 15 more seconds. How fast can you go? Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. I saw a comment coming there. We're about to get into it. Come on. I know it's my go-to one. Just come on, let's go. That's all I got. Sometimes it sounds like a broken record. That's all I got for you today. Great workout, everybody. We're going to go through a cool down here in a second. Great job. It's not an easy workout. I don't care what fitness level you are at. That can be pretty intense. It is what you make of it. So come on, let's give ourselves a hug, a pat on the back. Great workout here today on this fine Monday. Day 28, week 10. We're getting after it. And then swapping right over, left over. Just moving through here. And then catch your breath. I know we've been working hard. Right over left, left over right. Keep switching it up. Let that heart rate slow down a bit here. Good job. We're going to still keep hanging out here. Give it a few more swings. Keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job here. Now let's work on some leg swings. Same thing, I'm going to start with my right leg. Doesn't matter which one you start with. We're going to get both of them in here. Hope almost kicks the glass. Same thing, just kind of letting the leg swing like a pendulum. Don't make it too complicated. Shouldn't be too intense. Should feel like a cool down, not a workout. All right, let's get a few more swings. And we are switching sides. Here we go. Get that leg swinging. Good work, everybody. 10 more seconds here on the swing. All right, good work, everybody. And now, always, you've been watching me, my favorite part of the workout. Let's get some nice deep breathing in here. Let the heart rate cool down. Get ourselves into that recovery state. I am a girly boy. Nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping in the chat. I'm glad you like the workouts. Hopefully, I am pronouncing your name right. But thank you for stopping in. Yeah, this is our free virtual bodyweight program here with Connected Communities Health Support. We just want to get people active, get people moving, and remove some of those barriers to exercise. Hey, Les, nice to meet you. But yeah, really, what we're doing is we're trying to, break down those barriers. Sometimes being a beginner, it's it could be intimidating going into a gym. It can be, same thing. You might not have the transportation, might not want to spend the money. So we're trying to give you a workout you can do from the comfort of your home with no equipment. And we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. And also all of our previous workouts are on our Facebook and YouTube. You can check out that link tree in the bio. But yeah, it is very hot out today. I know I'm sweating pretty bad. It's getting up close to the 90s here in New York where I am at. I don't know where all of you are from, but yeah, it keeps getting hotter and hotter. These workouts have definitely, definitely feel more intense with some extra heat in here. Oh, Jersey, nice. Thank you for following. Really appreciate that as well. But yeah, also kind of to go along kind of with my tip of the day here is that celebrate every progress, celebrate every gain. Same thing. It might not see that immediate change in the mirror every single day. It's a classic quote, but Rome wasn't built in a day. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes consistency. It takes showing up week after week. And same thing, you build on that progress week after week, and it keeps stacking up until you keep reaching your goals. Same thing, then you keep setting new goals and you keep striving for more and more. That's really my tip of the day. Be proud of anything. If you're getting more through the workout than you were the week before, that's great. And low impact is great. We want, a lot of what this program is about moving well, being healthy as well. Our program is kind of based off, doing the fundamental movement patterns, things that, research has said, they're applicable to daily life. Things like, balance, pulling, pushing, squatting, hinging. These are all movements that, relate to everyday life. Me and my partners, we've all got our bachelor's degrees. Me and I'm Fox in fitness development and Seth Spicer in athletic training. Where me and Adam are actually working towards our master's degrees in exercise science now. Seth Spicer here is going into med school. He just finished grad school, so congrats to him. Stop by his stream, say congratulations if you want. But yeah, same thing. We're just trying to make it as comfortable and accessible as possible. Get people moving, get people healthy. Yeah, thank you, Les. Appreciate that. But yeah, that's kind of what we're all about here, just trying to make health and fitness accessible, giving you a workout you can do from your own home, breaking down those barriers to exercise. But, it was really nice chatting with you. Les, thank you for stopping in. Fourth, thank you for stopping in. As always, really appreciate the support, everything you guys are doing for us. I have a lot of fun doing these workouts. I hope you guys are having fun as well. And, sadly, I do have to go right now, but I really hope you all have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your day. And thank you. Jacob signing out. Yeah, good. Looking forward to seeing you in the next stream. We'll seeing all of you. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support.